So now our responsibility is to be working together, and it's certainly the Greens' commitment, is to be working through JSTEM, the Joint Standing Committee on Electoral Matters, for a consensus position on the very challenging issues, and we acknowledge that while I'm very proud of our policy, we now need to go deeper into it. Now, just on the points that we have worked for a long time, our position is to ban corporate donations from for-profit organisations, to have those bans also on overseas donations, caps in place on donations from individuals and not-for-profit corporations. We need most definitely caps on election expenditure. And then there's a range of other aspects that come into this. I just wanted to put those details in there because that's what we've been talking about in the past couple of weeks. But if you listen to what Senator Conroy ran with today, if you listen to what Labor leaders were talking about when their colleague Senator Dastyari was caught out in such an embarrassing way, the two reforms that they would run with were a ban on overseas donations, and I think they had nowhere else to go but to talk about that because it was became so embarrassing for them, but also is transparency. Now, improved transparency is essential. That's something which is the great outrages of the Howard years, when he brought in that change to, at the time it was lifting the disclosure to $10,000 per annum. It's now at $13,200, and you could give donations to different branches of the party just under that amount of $13,100, and quickly you are a very significant donor, but nobody will know about it. So yes, transparency is very important. Again, it's something the Greens have worked on, and I acknowledge Labor has as well. But Labor needs to start talking about their position on other aspects of this, about limiting political donations. What is their position on corporate donations, on donations for the not-for-profit? Do we bring caps in on individual donations? And that is what they're shying away from, and it's what is quite disturbing.